boys and the 3 girls that are actually watching this video, that are subscribed to my channel, we have an issue. All right, we have a big issue. You remember, like 3 weeks ago on April 1st for April Fools, I actually made a video, all right, telling you guys that online arbitrage is done because Nike is getting restricted. If you do not know this, okay, if you, I'm sorry, if you do not remember this, it was just a small video, okay, that I shoot for April 1st, and I said that I was going to become a pro gamer because it was just a joke, all right, it was just a joke. But at that moment, little did we know that I actually prophesied something that was going to happen a few weeks later, all right? And maybe I jinxed it for all of you guys that are new, okay? I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe it's my fault, maybe not. But what's going on right now is that it looks like, okay, it looks like that it is a little bit more serious than what it appeared at first. So for the last few months, and I released the video actually, I don't know, because I shoot videos in advance, so I'm not sure when this video was shot. I guess it was released a couple of days ago, saying that, you know, first of all, Nike was getting a little bit harder to get Ungated in, because we've seen people actually having to submit 21 times, 55 times, up to 55 times for let me show you guys, for Pratt that is on the Discord server. Okay, so Widya, which is in my coaching group, had to submit 21 times and was approved not too long ago. And Pratt that is on the Discord server that I am going to show you right. No, oops, wrong key. Here we go. And of course it's not working. Of course it's not working, of course. Here we go. So Pratt that is on the Discord server said that he had to submit 55 times, and it was a couple of days ago, so I may not be able to actually find it, and I'm actually in the wrong channel, of course, which is this one. So Pratt actually said that he had to submit 55 times, you know, which is, you should be able to see it right here, and he was actually approved, and okay, it should be somewhere here, okay? Yeah, it should be somewhere. I'm not going to look exactly where. But he had to submit 55 times, okay, to get approval. And he was finally approved. I think he was desperate at one point. That he was actually never going to get Ungated. But he actually got Ungated right like a few hours before the whole situation with Nike actually happened. So what's currently going on? Right, by the way, before we actually go into that, I didn't even introduce myself. I'm sorry for being this rude. My name is Chris Mangonza. I release daily videos about selling on Amazon. Okay, if you do not know me, Google me, I guess. But yeah, I release daily videos, so subscribe and like this video if you are new here. All right. Now that this is said, so what's going on with Amazon? By the way, also, if you want help to grow your Amazon business, there's a link to the description if you want to book a coaching with me. Okay, more information on the link. I'm not going to talk too much about that, but by the way, do not come for Ungating. But what's going on right now is that it looks like for a lot of people that were not Ungated yet, we are on Nike, they are getting actually restricted. You know, it's the red thing saying that it is actually restricted, okay? So I think we do have some example. We do have some example on the Discord server of people that it actually happened to. So let me actually check. Let me check. I think it was in Pixel Meme, actually. It was sent by someone, yeah. That was actually restricted in almost every ASIN, in all ASINs, I guess, for Amazon, okay? And so for other people, so this was Kazoo actually, and it's still the same thing right there for a lot of ASINs. It is just, it is showing not available, okay? So, so apparently, as I prophesized, because yeah, by the way, if you do not know, my last name Mangunza in Kikongo means actually the prophets, okay? So as I prophesized, okay, Nike is getting restricted, okay? I'm really sorry, guys, but I mean, we do not know how serious it is, but like, if there's something that should actually start freaking out about right now, it's like, if there's ever something that you actually need to start freaking out about, it's this. If you haven't been Ungated yet, it's going to be hard. It looks like you're not going to be Ungated anytime soon on Nike. So the same thing pretty much happened with Nature Made. Okay, so with Nature Made, which is, let me show you guys this brand, Nature Made, which is a brand that you are able to make a lot of money on. So here are they. You are able to make a lot of money with this brand on Amazon if you source from Walgreens. Okay, so if you're on my Walgreens list, you may have noticed that the Nature Made stuff has been buy one get one free on Walgreens for more than a year now, because when I actually started doing online arbitrage, so it's close to 2 years ago, because before that I was doing retail arbitrage, it was already there. Okay, these are one of the few first products that I actually sold doing online arbitrage, right? So yeah, the same thing is happening. Like people that were ungated, like some of them got regated, by the way, and a lot of them, like, and people like me that have been doing a lot of volume for it, are not gated anymore. I know somebody actually. If you go on the Discord server, Jordan, it looks like Jordan actually got regated. He did a lot of volume, but he got regated. I'm not gated in NatureMade. I'm not gated in Jordan. And by the way, I actually checked on my account with the whole Adidas situation. Okay, and I was not regated for Adidas, okay, for whatever reason. So maybe my account is at the level of approval that is higher than most people, I guess, because I've done a lot of volume, I have a lot of brand ungated. And when, like, I don't even think, it's been a long time that I've seen a brand that was gated for me, okay? All brands are pretty much ungated on my account, got ungated automatically because, I don't know, because of the history of my account, I guess. And yeah, so I have no brands gated anymore, and like I did not have to deal with those issues. All right, so I mean, like, if you are, I'm sorry, yeah, Amazon is getting more competitive. Okay, so we do have an unfair advantage right now. Okay, if it's the case, if it's going the way it looks like it's going with Nike, but I do not expect this personally. By the way, I do not expect this to be so first of all, it's actually great news for those of you that are actually ungated in Nike, because things are not going to tank as much. Okay, so that's one thing. No, because newbies are not going to be able to jump on Nike, and so it's going to be super good for us. Okay, no, if you're a newbie, there's still a lot of opportunities. Okay, so even if you cannot sell Nike is a little bit overrated if you do not know the loops. Okay, if you just go on Nike.com to source the sales, it's a little bit overrated. Okay, if you do not know the loops that a lot of us are actually using to actually source Nike products, and it looks like right now we will not even need to do this, because there's going to be less and less competition as time goes. Maybe Nike is going to reopen, but yeah, I'm really sorry to tell you that you're probably not going to be able to sell Nike if you're a newbie, okay? And even if you are not able to sell Nike, it's fine, okay? Do not freak out. There's a ton of other opportunities, all right, that you can actually jump on, all right? So looks like the Nike days are over. The easy ungate for Nike days were already over, because we saw that it was super hard to get ungated. But apparently a lot of people are reporting that they are not accepting people to sell Nike right now. Okay, so Amazon's just not accepting application, which is, by the way, you should probably wait until they actually do again, but which is a great thing. If it starts happening with a lot of brands, it is going to make the barrier of entry a little bit higher, and it is great for us. If you started selling a little while ago, it's actually great for you. Okay, so start. What I would do if you have money, by the way, and there are some brands that you are thinking about getting ungated and that you are waiting on, what I would do personally right now if I was a newbie is try to get ungated for all the brands that you think are potentially arbitrageable. Okay, so Nike, Adidas, Puma, Under Armour, New Balance. So Nike, you cannot. So remove Nike from that brand. I don't know, Brooks, by the way, Brooks, I feel like, and from what I've seen, okay, I think Brooks, shoes from the brand Brooks, and I'm not even 100% sure, I've never sold them on Amazon, okay, but let's look for them. I'm not even sure, are they restricted? Are you able to actually sell it? I think there's some huge wholesale account on a lot of them. No, there's actually multiple Amazon sellers, so yeah, I'm not sure. But what I want to say regarding Brooks is, and yeah, it's huge wholesale account, but yeah, you're probably going to be able to jump on some listings, okay? Probably, maybe not, I don't know, okay? You would need to check. But the reason why I'm actually telling you guys all this is because, I've been monitoring sales cycle for a little while. I'm looking everywhere, okay? Whether it is retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, all that stuff, and I can smell a big, and I'm not going to tell you my sources on this, okay? But I can smell a big, like, just like on shoes at like 1 year and a half ago. I feel like if you know, okay? Like 1 year and a half ago, you were able to find a lot of those on shoes, okay? On Cloud, whatever the name of the brand is, like this brand, let me show it to you. This brand, this one, and not box Brooks on, but this brand. Okay, of course I cannot write it down to save my life. Here we go. So here we go. So this brand, there was like a huge clearance on this brand. Like retailers were getting rid of a lot of those shoes. Maybe there was another stock. I'm not going to tell you my source, but it's probably going to come with Brooks. Okay, and if you know, like if you've been if you're like me and you look at a lot of stuff, okay, you look at a lot of sales cycles, you look at a lot of, you look everything, you look at everything that is going on online retailers and at brick and mortar retailers, you may have noticed that it looks like there's going to be people that are going to offload Brooks shoes, and the price is probably going to be super low. Okay, you can get a lot of them already at around $49, but it's too expensive and it's not going to come with boxes. But you're probably going to see something with this brand. All right, so I would actually get Unated if I were you. All right. You see that with a few Nike products as well right now. I'm not going to tell you guys which one. People on my on some of my coaching groups that have been going on for a little while know what type of products I'm looking at, because we've been clearing the shelves for those and making a lot of money with those. All right, so yeah, but yeah, like too bad for Nike, but be ready for the next waves of products that are going to be hugely discounted that you can actually pile on and sell on Amazon at a huge profit. Okay, and so get Unated for those brands. Get Unated for the big beauty brands as well, just to be safe, and start selling a few here and there just to show Amazon that you are selling some, and to not get restricted if it ever happens. Okay, so I guess this is what the game plan is right now. You want to get those brands Unated as soon as possible before they actually restrict them, and show that you have a reliable supply chain for those brands. And it looks like if you actually do this, you're not going to get restricted for those brands. Okay. But it looks like it's going to be what the game looks like for a lot of brands now as the game becomes more and more competitive. And you should not see this as a bad thing. You should see this as a good thing. If you are just starting today, so the best time to start is actually now. Okay, if you are starting today, you will have an advantage on people that are actually going to start 1 month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now. All right, and so yeah, do not see this from the high. Like, do not see the glass half empty. See the glass half full. You will have an unfair advantage on people that are going to discover those opportunities rather than you, and that are not going to be able to get it on the next brands that are going to get restricted. Right? So see the glass half full. Get Unated on some brands and start selling. It's fine if you cannot sell Nike. Okay, it's fine if you cannot sell Nature Made. You're gonna up on the next train. Okay, like, do not look at the train that passed. Look towards the next train that is going to come, and you'll be fine. All right. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Hopefully it was helpful. Leave a like if it was. You know the drill. Social media, blah blah blah. Like this video. I'll see you tomorrow because I release a new video daily. All right. That's it.